Well, hi everybody, this is Pop Olson and welcome to Video 5, Novice Training.
Over in the soft grass and the soft snow. A lot of times it's here, it's up in the tires, you don't know. So I've seen cars hanging off the fence by their right front wheel, right? My nephews, both of them went blasting through there, ramped up, they're both running heavy world formula. They folded the fence over and used the fence basically as a ramp. There's pictures we used to be on our old website. He's literally on his back, laying up against the fence, laughing, right? He thought it was hilarious. My brother, not so much, right? So, the chain has fallen off, or we've been a radius rod. So what we're gonna do, gonna get her, if it's really bad, depends on where she crashes, they'll have dollies, four-wheel dollies. We'll tip the car up, we'll put a dolly under, push it all the way around. If it's crashed over there, we'll pick the car up, set it on the wall, bring it over. We'll push it. I'll meet you guys over here.
You're all overnight.
Oh,
You gotta wait for me to remove the red.
that's right.
And no one will car.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. So, good call.
Yeah.
So we're under red flag conditions, even yellow flag conditions. You cannot work on the car on the track. You sure can't work on it during the red. If it's a medical red, for sure, until that red is lifted, you cannot work on it. That does not keep you from having a buddy or wife or somebody looking at the car. Don't touch it. Mind you, you can't touch it. And you also have to be on this side of the car so the judges can see that you're not working on the car. So, get your parts list, yell it out. I have all pre-made radius rods and everything all ready to rip, right? So as soon as I see what's bent, I always have 2 1/2-inch end wrenches in my pocket, except for today. I have 2 1/2-inch end wrenches, or you have the impact driver with a 1/2 inch on it, or a 9/16 if the chain come off. In this instance, all we've lost is our chain. So I have these guys, I'll get it. Over there. Yep, wait for the yellow, we're good to go. He will shout it out, or the race director will go, medical lifted, go yellow. So we'll push over to that work area.
Okay, Mr. Deaver's now pushing the car off the track and over into the work area. So, a lot of times if you know what's broken, you'll have one of your buddies or somebody you already have something waiting there for when you get there. But we know that it's just a chain, so it shouldn't take too much time to get this car back up and running. Alright, so now he's going to push her into the work area there, and he's going to call all the other handlers down there so they can figure out what's going on over in this work area. There's going to be a lot of things going on. There's going to be Mr. Deaver talking about where to set up in the work area. There's roughly 3 spaces for cars to get parked in so you can work on them. And then at some point, they're going to go to the back of the car and lift it up. Well, that puts a lot of strain on your racer's neck because, you know, the helmet's kind of heavy. So one of the people over there should move over and hold the head or hold the helmet up so that, you know, the driver's neck won't get overly stiff. For all you new novice families, get in there and look what he's doing, because you could learn how to put that chain on 10 times faster by watching one of the older drivers or handlers put those chains on. There's so much you can learn, and you know what? One day your kid's chain will fall off and you're going to need help. And so this is what I think is awesome about this sport, is everybody jumps in and helps. Okay, this next segment is we're going to line up single file. Looking pretty good so far.
No, so there he goes. Put his visor down. Good job.
Alright, the flagger's going to wave and they're going to line up side by side. Looking good. Alright, they're going to line up single file again. Nice job. So, you're going to find moments where the kids are not lining up super fast. Somebody's not paying attention. You know what? By mid-season, these kids, these novice racers, are going to be faster setting up than the juniors that have been racing for a whole year. These kids are learning so fast and so much. If you think about it, it's just amazing. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, they weren't even driving, let alone trying to pay attention to a flagger, trying not to crash in the car next to them. And now they're lining up side by side. Parents, you should be really proud. These guys are doing awesome. Alright, let's send out a couple extra cars, see how they do. Uh-oh. Not quite sure if he turned on the gas. Don't feel bad. We all do that. I mean, we've been racing for 7 years, and we'll push out a car without turning on the gas. All right, you see these two guys running out there to meet with them? Well, one of the corner workers is going to be heading out to help the guy with the car. The other one is going to try to direct the cars away from the work that's being done on the track. The car kind of rubbed the wall and it slowed him down, and he eventually stopped. But you don't have to stop, just you're under a yellow situation, and you'll see that the corner workers will try to direct all the other cars that are moving away from the work that's being done on the track. Okay, they're getting back to lining up again, looking good. Just amazing. I mean, they're looking great. Okay, the flagger's waving. Just line up side by side. And look at that.
Come on.
Oh, little bumps, but that's okay. You know, my one grandson, he started novice training at 4.5. Can't race until you're 5. But here you got kids that could be up to 4.5 years old, 5 years old, all learning, and they're doing such a great job. Looking good. Alright, so after this video is done, we're going to be
Good job.
right in the middle of the coronavirus, and Novice Training is going to be shut down. I'm going to guess June it'll start back up again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But to keep things flowing, I will pull up some of the older videos, race videos, and we'll keep making some racing videos for you to watch, hopefully week to week. And we'll talk about some speed secrets, and you know, we'll try to hone in on these guys, getting down to the turtles. You know, we'll just give a lot of different stuff. So stay tuned. In the meantime, let's watch the rest of this video. Beautiful. Look at that. Whoa. They even stopped on the, like, real quick. Good job. I love this.
Go get him and put him back on the track. I can't reach him. I can't get him. He's still under the table then.
Even when they're not racing, they're racing.
Then the lead. Back on the track. Oh, he spinned again. That was bad.
Nice job. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to have more videos to come and more training to come. But the actual novice training, it probably won't start up until, I'm going to guess, June. Could be sooner, could be later. Take care.